It's been only 2 months since Chicago's native son, Robert Prevost, was chosen as the first American pope. I feel like we know so much about him already.
I know. Well, he's our guy.
Yeah, it's true.
And while a lot of people may have been surprised by his selection, one Vatican correspondent was one of the first to suggest Prevost's name as a contender.
Christopher White's new book is going to be published this week, and he spoke to Mary Ann Ahern about the conclave and Pope Leo.
Chris White had an inkling Robert Prevost might be the next pope.
I was laughed off by many people who thought my writing that it could be an American pope was just preposterous, including some bishops.
But White, who covered the Vatican, flew on papal trips with Pope Francis and had met with then Cardinal Prevost, had insight ahead of the conclave.
The cardinals would want to take someone who had the same vision and priorities of Pope Francis, but find someone who would probably be more of a manager, a bit more cautious, and have a different personality.
The white smoke appeared after only 4 votes.
This was a conclave with 133 people from all over the world, 70 different countries represented, and they lined up behind him.
And they needed name tags.
Yes, they didn't know one another going into this. They didn't all speak the same language. So one of the early requests was that they have name tags so they can say, where are you from? How old are you voting, or are you retired?
Does he expect big changes in church policy?
So on women, he said that he believes that women and lay people need to have a greater role in the selection of Catholic bishops. That doesn't mean that he supports any change of, women priests. That night that he came out on the balcony on May 8th after his election, he said, I want the church to be a place that is open to everyone.
This first book on Pope Leo, just the start for White as he looks to follow his papacy. As for when might Leo visit Chicago?
I would say probably we're looking at 2027 at the earliest.
The first trip for Pope Leo outside of Italy is in November to Turkey. And before he visits the U.S., it's expected the Pope will travel to Latin America, especially Peru, where he has spent 1/3 of his life. Mary Ann Ahern, NBC 5 News.